I want to reintroduce myself to y'all. I know I haven't been on this podcast or on YouTube, whatever, for over a month. And it's because I've been sitting still and allowing the Lord to deal with me on what He wants me to do with it. Because I'm not just on here for kicks and giggles and clout. I'm on here because I know that this is something that God wants me to do. And I was going about it the wrong way to some degree. I had all these amazing ideas. I saw all these great examples of how I could run my channel and boost my social media. Studying, just getting a lot of information, and I was ready to go for it. And in my spirit, I could feel Him telling me, like, sit down, calm down, sit down, be still. And I didn't know why at first, but as He began to speak to me in my stillness, be still and know that I am God is the word. As He began to talk to me, it was like He was showing me, you can do all these things, all these ideas you've had, all this research you've done, you can implement them and be successful, but it wouldn't be your purpose. It wouldn't be the purpose I had you leave your salon job and come onto this platform and be a content creator, or do a podcast, or start a ministry. I'm in ministry school right now, and that wasn't even something I planned to do. He came and pulled me into ministry school. A friend of mine called me up and was just like, hey, have you been thinking about ministry school? And I'm just like, no, absolutely not. And she was like, well, I felt led to tell you about ministry school, and if you go, I'll pay for your first semester. Pray about it, let me know. And when stuff like that happen, you just know, like, okay, God, what's up? Like, this is you. What is this? So I prayed about it, and of course I felt led to go, and I've been in ministry school for coming up to close to a year now. And so that happened while I was in my salon, and then a couple months after that, I got a word from the Lord, and I knew that He wanted me to leave the salon and to close it down to make room for full-time ministry. So when I started YouTube, I started the podcast, I'm in school, I'm just like, cool, this is my ministry, Salon Talk with Angel. This is what I'm going to do. This is the Lord's will. And when I started going about it, it just didn't feel all the way right. And He stopped me, and He showed me, you would have become successful in how you were doing it, but that's not how I want you to do it. That is not the purpose. Down to the name, I've changed the name of my podcast, the content. God wants somebody's attention. I'm not even somebody, a lot of people. And I'm not talking about because I'm going to come up here and, it's not about me. The things that He's been telling me in my stillness is going to change a lot of things for a lot of y'all. It's going to change regret, confusion, pain, wondering why things aren't happening for you in your dating season, in your life. He wants me to give y'all my true and honest testimony, not the surface, sugar-coated, church-style version, diluted, watered down, something covered up because it's inappropriate. No, I am going to release to y'all what happened in my single season, what I went through, the mistakes I've made, and how God redeemed me. To the detail. I don't get to hide anymore. And if someone is listening to this and God has told you the same thing, you don't get to hide anymore either. Because too many people need your true testimony so that they can be delivered and come to the other side. You don't have to wait years and years and years to get married. God has been pursuing you all along. And in His pursuit of having a relationship with you, He wants to give you a husband. He wants to give you a wife. That is a part of the package that comes with him. He ordained marriage. This is not just for fun and kicks and giggles. This is not just to have somebody hold you or have somebody to hold at night. This is his plan. He created Eve for Adam because he said it's not good for a man to be alone. He told us be fruitful and multiply. He wants us to have family and legacy. He didn't say these things for no reason, but it's our own selfish desires and the perverted version of dating and marriage that the culture has brought into play that unfortunately Christians are also like looking at like, oh, this is what we're supposed to do too. No, God gave us the principles, the instructions, the rules. And I learned the hard way with a whole lot of grace because I should be in a much worse predicament based off of my story. And you'll find that out as I begin to explain to y'all how I got where I'm at, which is I'm married to my best friend. And I know for a fact he was sent from God. There's no question in my heart about that. I don't have questions anymore. When I used to date people who weren't for me, I had a list. I had nothing but questions. And now that I'm with who I'm supposed to be with, my God ordained spouse, my only question is, Lord, what do you want us to do next? How do you want us to grow? Because I know I'm with who he sent. I'm no longer asking who sent you. That was definitely a major question of mine when I was dating and I realized like, yo, like, where are these people coming from? These results is not adding up. I would ask like, who sent you? Like, cause this spirit this isn't good. You know, you might be attractive, you might be fun, but something's off here. I say all that to say I am revamping my podcast and I'm going to reintroduce myself soon, but that's why I haven't been uploading for those of you who are subscribed. And thank you to all of my subscribers. I appreciate you guys and I look forward to connecting more with you guys and posting more and interacting more. But I had to take a break right at the beginning because he wants me to do right by y'all and tell y'all the truth without it being sugar-coated so that you guys too can have a testimony of meeting your forever somebody and getting married and helping others do the same. So with that being said, stay tuned. I got some real stuff for y'all coming up soon.